Have you ever changed your decision just because someone criticized you? Have you ever felt embarrassed, judged, misunderstood, even when you were doing your best? Here's a truth that might set you free. No matter what you do, people will talk. Let me tell you a story that might change how you see criticism forever. Long ago, in a small desert kingdom, there lived a wise man named Benjamin and his young son Zach. One bright morning, they set out for the great marketplace. Their humble donkey walked quietly beside them. The sun was warm. The road was dusty. Father and son walked peacefully. But peace never lasts long in the presence of opinions. As they passed a group of villagers, whispers grew loud enough to hear. "Look at that foolish man. He has a donkey, yet he lets his boy walk." "What kind of father is he?" Benjamin paused. He looked at Zach's small feet covered in dust. With a gentle smile, he said, "Come, my son, let your little feet rest." Zach climbed onto the donkey. They continued, but soon they passed a tea stall. Old men sat sipping from clay cups. One man shook his head. "Shameful. A young boy rides while his father walks. What has the world become?" Benjamin said nothing. He simply helped Zach down and mounted the donkey himself. Now Zach walked. They hadn't gone far before another traveler laughed loudly. "What a selfish man. His son walks in the dust while he rides like a king." Embarrassed, Benjamin lifted Zach and placed him in front. Now both rode together. Surely now they would be free from criticism. But at the village well, women fetching water cried out, "Cruelty! Look how they burden that poor animal." "Have they no mercy?" Benjamin's face burned red. Frustration boiled inside him. He dismounted. He helped Zach down. Then, in desperation to silence the world, Benjamin lifted the donkey onto his own back. Yes, he carried the donkey. As they entered the marketplace, laughter erupted. Children pointed. Merchants roared with laughter. "Look, a man carrying a donkey." What madness! Even Zach lowered his head in shame. Finally, Benjamin put the donkey down. He looked at his son and said softly, "My child, do you see now? Whether we walk, ride, or even carry the donkey, people will always speak. Their tongues are never satisfied." And just like that, they continued walking side by side just as they had begun. In life, it's the same. If you are quiet, they say you are weak. If you speak up, they say you are arrogant. If you succeed, they say you are lucky. If you struggle, they say you are incompetent. If you live boldly, they judge you. If you live cautiously, they judge you. So tell me, how long will you carry the donkey? How long will you exhaust yourself trying to please voices that will never be satisfied? Here's the truth. If you chase everyone's approval, you will end up carrying burdens that were never yours to bear. Peace does not belong to those who seek applause. Peace belongs to those who walk with purpose. If this story touched your heart, tell me in the comments. Have you ever tried to please everyone and felt exhausted? Let's talk about it. And if you love wisdom-filled stories that change the way you think and live, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because sometimes, the right story changes the way we walk through life. Before you leave, remember this. You were not created to carry opinions. You were created to carry purpose. The moment you stop living for applause is the moment you start living in peace. Walk your path, let them talk.